Hey there, Powder Keg. It's Brian Zane here with Mr. Ooh La La. Always with the hand gestures. It's time for another episode of POW Pro Wrestling. Mister, I gotta ask, how is the Massaro family doing 1 week removed after the big 8-man elimination tag? You guys got the win, and Vinny Massaro's at the title match.
It's a celebration. It's a celebration. You know, we're planning for even a grander celebration after Flex beats Drexel and just essentially hands that title belt right over to Vincenzo Massaro, lifts Vinny up onto his shoulders and parades him around for the entire powder cake to see.
You know it never works out that easily, right? There's usually some kind of hurdles you have to go through.
Well, of course, life is full of hurdles. I mean, you choose streamers, you choose balloons, you get the little covers for the tables. What kind of food to order? Of course, it has to be Italian, but you do pasta, pizza, calzone, Stromboli.
Those are all popular choices, to be sure, no matter what kind of party you're throwing. But speaking of popular, it's time for us to start announcing some winners from this year's POWie Awards. Over the last several weeks, we have asked you to go to the polls, and you have done so in droves. Thank you to all who voted. And now, as the weeks go on, we're going to reveal the winners of the POWies to you, beginning, Mister, with Rookie of the Year. And this one, to me, it's no surprise, talking about Amira. She won in a landslide vote to be POW's Rookie of the Year. And what a great year she had, Mister.
Indeed, Amira, you know, she showed up first as our interview person.
That's right.
And then she graduated to the ranks of the POW competitors. And I do not believe that Amira has suffered a single pinfall loss in all of 2022.
That's right. Amira has been flying high, whether it's in POW Pro Wrestling or anywhere else in the Northwest and beyond. Of course, after that great rookie year, we congratulate her and wish for all the best for the year 2023. But let's dive right into our opening contest, Mister. It's going to be a big grudge match here as Caden Cassidy takes on Derrick Shaw. I'm really fascinated by the story of Shaw as of late, Mister. Now, as you know, he was tag teaming with Dr. Kliever for a while, and just when things were starting to get good with that team, Kliever sloughed Shaw off and joined up with King Naja, and the rest with them is their bizarre history.
And it seemed like perhaps a coordinated move. Kliever agreeing to the loser must break up match. Naja just happened to be there. By the way, who's running the sound? Naja at the sound booth ready to ambush. And perhaps now there's some kind of relationship between Caden Cassidy, Dr. Kliever, King Naja, to cut Derrick Shaw asunder as a singles competitor.
We do see some rumblings. We've been hearing some rumors in the back about this new alliance you're talking about. But of course, there's a lot more to it than that with Kliever and Naja when it comes to this particular feud between Caden Cassidy and Derrick Shaw. We have some pre-match words from both of them that I think will shed some light on this topic. Derrick Shaw here is going one-on-one with the Bad Life choice, Caden Cassidy, up next. Now, Derrick, I know you've been on a bit of a journey as of late. You were kicked to the curb by Dr. Kliever. You're a solo artist once again, and now you're going against someone you've had a lot of history with.
Yeah, this is true, and I realized Doc wanted things that I couldn't really gel with. I tried. He wanted the jackets. That's fine. He wanted the leather. I don't know. Then he wanted to change my thought process. He wanted to change my wrestling. And it just didn't work. We kept hitting roadblock until he had enough because it started costing us matches. He kicks me out, that's fine. What better way to reintroduce myself as Derrick Shaw than to take on the biggest person that POW can offer, who I also have had other altercations? No, but we fight. That's all I can say. So what to expect tonight? It's gonna be a fight because it's what we do.
I'm here with the Bad Life choice, Caden Cassidy, who faces Derrick Shaw. He's clearly on a mission to gain his momentum back. What do you have to say about it?
Derrick Shaw, one of my longtime best friends, decided that it was time to climb that perilous mountain, to find his need, his it. He needs to find that thing that defines him, but he ran into me. We've done this battle for over 10 years. You've come for my titles, I've come for your head. And now we get to meet in the ring at POW Pro Wrestling. One more time, the big boys get to break the ring. You have no idea what you're in for. You see, Derrick, the thing is, while you were playing putt-putt with Kliever, I was evolving. I've gone from long being the goon to the big boss. You're looking at the kingpin of the PNW, and I am here to collect. you were just another person in the long line who's made a bad life choice.
Derrick Shaw looking to exercise his demons, so to speak. He is, of course, formerly associated with Dr. Kliever, looking to strike out on his own once again and establish his identity here at POW Pro Wrestling. And he's getting in for a bit of a tall ask as he goes against the bad life choice, Caden Cassidy.
Derrick Shaw, another wrestler who bit the hand that fed him.
Yeah, big time. That's what I was going to say, the exact same thing. I mean, here it is, Dr. Kliever takes him under his wing, puts time in, trains him the way he should be trained, the way he needs him to be trained, and he's ungrateful about it.
Well, he sure gave Shaw a small window of opportunity to impress, don't you think?
You know, sometimes you don't get. You take what's given to you, and you run with it.
This is a cutthroat business, Brian saying. You got to get results
that's a little too much
immediately.
Here we go.
Absolutely.
These two.
What have you done for me lately?
Oh, these two do have a history going back several years. It's my understanding these two actually used to wrestle in the backyard when they were younger. And they're brawling back then. They're brawling now in 2023.
Look at that. Dreams do come true, baby. Dreams do come true.
No! Older, wiser, stronger, and faster. That's Derrick Shaw right here. He's out the gate here.
Oh, that's what Derrick Shaw says? That he's stronger, faster, and wiser?
I mean, you would not argue that?
I think Caden Cassidy wants to argue that.
Caden Cassidy, of course, is no slouch, and he's gone through a transformation of his own the last year or so. He's become bigger and tougher and stronger.
Meaner.
Picking up, yeah, exactly. That's
what there you go.
Picking up gold everywhere he's gone the last year and a half, I'd say. Looking to make his mark. I think he's going to leave a mark on the canvas of Shaw if he gets his way.
Oh.
Right now you've got, I mean, this is going to be a physical fight, guys. You look at the tail of the tape here. You know how big and strong they are.
I think we're in hoss fight territory.
I'd say this is approaching hoss fight territory, absolutely. These guys personify it. They've made their way outside of the ring here. They're coming toward our direction, and I don't feel too good about that, guys.
Hey!
Oh, hey, watch it, guys. Okay, we're literally
Take
right here,
that
guys.
Anywhere but here.
Look out. Come on, some decorum, gentlemen. Oh! How's that for decorum? Face first right into the steps. All right, we can rest a bit easier now. Fight on the outside. Caden Cassidy putting all his weight down the throat of Derrick Shaw with that boot, guys. Oh, now Jeremy, I gotta ask you, when you're wrestling somebody who hits as hard as either of these guys, what's your key to victory or maybe even survival?
Move.
Move, yeah, I gotta stick and move.
You gotta stick and move, baby. You've got to take advantage.
Oh my God, look out, that's on the concrete floor, that's underneath their feet, look out! Look out,
Just like that. You gotta take advantage of what's given to you. He's gonna make a mistake at one point.
They almost took out our camera operator at ringside.
He took that post right on the chin.
Ouch. That chop, I think, took some out of Derrick Shaw. You see him shaking his hand afterward?
Yeah, that didn't feel good.
That's one of the things a lot of people don't realize about chops is it reverberates up your arm too.
Yeah, you take them and you give them.
Yeah, there's not a clear-cut winner. I've actually dislocated my pinky chopping somebody.
Oh, look out! Oh my gosh, front row could be getting more than they paid for with a lap full of wrestler.
Oh, they paid for that. They paid for it.
Yeah, take it home with them. And now what's Cassidy got in mind here? He's got Shaw kind of a sitting duck on the apron. Wait a minute, just gonna turn him around here. Oh!
Over.
Look
that
at
was some Miami bass.
Clubbing forearm here that we could feel the impact on the other side of the ring, guys. Right now you can see the bad life choice has got Shaw right where he wants him. That's going to be setting up for some hurt here.
Oh, this does not bode well.
Oh, look out. No! That's just about.
I mean, that can't feel good for Caden Cassidy either. It looks like half the ring, this corner, you know, the edge went halfway through. I mean, goodness.
300 pounds of meanness coming down on the chest and the sternum area of Derrick Shaw.
A rock in a hard place.
Absolutely.
It's just toying with him right now.
I mean, Shaw's going to have to find a way to get an opportunity. He's going to put his hands up or something, because right now it's been all Cassidy. No. All right. Shaw's in a bad way. Caden Cassidy smells blood. No!
Dang.
Oh my God, that ring did not move an inch. That was just all impact on both sides.
Back of his head almost hit his heels.
Did you see the way his head whipped back?
Right.
Almost hit the damn post.
Good Lord, I think Cassidy's enjoying this. He's taking his time, kind of like picking his spots, picking the bones. Like a carnivore. Oh.
Oh.
Here we go now. Shaw trying to show a sign of life here. Coming off the ropes. Oh! Look at the impact of that elbow. And now Shaw, you can see, picking up a second win perhaps.
Oh. No, he says no. No, that ain't going to happen today.
No second win for you, Derrick Shaw.
Look at the look in Caden Cassidy's eyes.
That was a very intense look. I don't know, that could be it. Whoa! I don't know if our cameras caught that, but that was the look of a madman if I ever saw one.
Big time.
Oh, now Shaw just resorting to the pound and ground street fight mentality.
There it is, yes. The headbutt to knock his head off the canvas. I love it.
No grace, no poise,
It's
no
a double,
no technique with that. It's all hurt.
Double whammy.
Exactly.
Double whammy.
I mean, this has been a hard. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Are you kidding me?
Mandible claw grabbing him up.
Oh my God! He grabbed him by the jaw. Did you
love
see
it.
that?
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
That was sadistic.
He must not have had it on quite right, or else it would have paralyzed him completely.
I'm not sure if it was the claw he was going for. I think he was just using it as a grip.
Right.
Oh. Like that one movie with the lady in the mirror.
That one movie with the lady in the mirror.
You know what I'm talking about. Cassidy going for
ain't gonna happen.
Uranagi of some sort, but look at this. Oh, picked him up. Shaw, I don't know where he got that energy from, but he dug down deep to pick Cassidy off his feet, and now I'd say we are at a stalemate, gentlemen.
That could be been the last bit that Shaw had left.
One.
That's right, the referee is now exercising the double count.
He's taking a very long time.
He's making sure these guys get their breath back, and I think it's going to take every bit of this 10 count for them to get that. I think the first person to get up could be the man in charge this point in the match. It's anyone's ball game at this point. I think Shaw has taken a tremendous beating, though.
Shaw trying to fire himself up.
No. It's all down,
big right.
It's all down to conditioning and grit and
Another
toughness.
big right.
How much you got left in the tank. Shaw is showing he's got a lot of fight left in him. Oh boy, I think you might have awakened the angry giant there, Derrick.
Not quite.
They're right above us here.
Oh!
You can hear and feel the impact of those shots. Cassidy strategizing, talking some trash, going over maybe he's thinking of his next move. Wait a minute, whoa!
Oh my gosh!
What was Cassidy going for? I don't know what, but
Like
Shaw
a
caught him.
body press?
Shaw caught him. And now where's he gonna go? Straight down. This could be your chance, Shaw. You gotta cover him. Come on now.
I can tell who you want to
Wait
win.
a minute.
Oh,
Wait
I
a
see
minute.
some company.
King
I
Naja,
see some company.
Dr. Kliever, what are they doing here? Derrick Shaw
I think you know exactly what they're doing here.
I thought he kicked Shaw to the curb, but he's not done apparently. Look out! Look out, Derrick!
Didn't kick him far enough, I guess.
A big man in a mohawk is within inches of you. Look out! Double goozle!
Autopsy on Derrick Shaw.
Gift wrap with a bow, baby. With
Are you
a
kidding
bow.
me? Look, oh, this is ridiculous. Wait, what?
He didn't want it. He didn't want it. You didn't want it. Didn't want it.
I couldn't tell. Did he get up or did he kick out?
I think Caden Cassidy got up.
Well, either way, I'm shocked because that should have been it. I think Cassidy, I should say, he wants to get the win. He wants the credit for getting an assist. We all saw what happened there. Kliever and Shaw working together. I mean, Kliever and Naja. Derrick Shaw, I don't think he knows where he is. Look out! No! It's the hit you don't see.
It's over.
That's got to be it now. Leg is hooked.
1, 2.
What is this?
He did not want it.
Now that definitively, that was Caden Cassidy.
I understand what Caden Cassidy's doing, but he might make a mistake here.
Is he trying to run up the score? What's he doing?
That's 2-0 right now, if you ask me.
Take the win and get to the pay window.
He had
My
him beat
goodness.
twice.
But he's just wants to make an example out of Shaw.
Oh, the bad life choice looking to make a bad stain on the canvas for Shaw.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, that's it.
All right,
that's
that one's it.
That's it.
That's it. Just take it to the showers.
What is the referee doing?
What is he doing? He's checking him. Oh,
What?
That's it. Ring the
What?
bell.
that's a TKO.
What? Oh, wait, what?
Well, referees got to sometimes step in there, the betterment of the wrestler.
Well, I'll tell you what an emphatic way for Caden Cassidy to show his dominance and his strength, but give the assist to Dr. Kliever and King Naja because they were all over that. It was that autopsy that laid Shaw out at the worst time possible, just when Shaw was getting his momentum back. But of course, like a specter of the past, Dr. Kliever's got to rub his nose in the business once again, guys.
That was a lot of words.
A lot of words and a lot of hurt. The referee's now checking on Shaw, checking to see his vitals. He's breathing, but I don't know.
That he's breathing.
I don't know if those lights are on, guys.
Hey, why don't Buddy Ruth get down there and get him CPR? I mean, if it's that dire that you stop the match.
Yeah, get the smelling salts or something.
That, I believe, is the first victory by knockout in POW Pro Wrestling history.
Maybe wrestling history.
Caden Cassidy with an incredible dominant win over Derrick Shaw. I felt every one of those hits, guys, but Derrick Shaw is going to have to hit the showers and get those smelling salts, like you said.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, this is my first public address since I took over my new job, but apparently I haven't managed yet to stay out of hot water. I seem to have detected a very nervous apprehension about what I might say or do. So first, let me begin by dispelling a rumor.
The first time I tried to change the world, I was laughed at. Maybe that's the joke, right? I'm a funny guy. I'm a naturally funny guy. I tried my hardest to make everybody laugh because I know what it's like to feel absolutely worthless. And I didn't want anybody else to feel like that. I did it for you guys.
I'm funny. I'm a naturally funny guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, come one, come all, witness a visionary. That is what you called me, until we all got the joke. I became your clown, and I hate clowns. Now, for my final act, I'll make it all disappear. Don't ask me how it's done. Don't you dare! Shh. It's a secret. It's all part of the show. I am the show. And if I give up all my secrets, you won't care enough to see what happens at the end. You might think that you know, but there's another side to the dice.
I'm funny. I'm funny. I'm funny.
I'll wait for your applause. Outlandish.
Mister, I tell you what, I cannot believe what transpired at the end of that matchup. It's not enough for Dr. Kliever and King Naja. They couldn't leave well enough alone. They attacked Derrick Shaw in the middle of that matchup, and then Caden Cassidy picking the bones and pulverizing Shaw to the point of a TKO, the first of its kind in POW Pro Wrestling. I mean, what do you make of this trio, this newfound alliance perhaps, with Kliever, Naja, and Cassidy?
Well, speaking of make, I think Derrick Shaw needs to make some friends, because after that tag team split up with Dr. Kliever, he's been riding solo and he's getting the 3-on-1 beatdown. I don't know if this is an alliance between Dr. Kliever, King Naja, and Caden Cassidy. Maybe a payoff deal. Maybe Shaw has just gotten so into Dr. Kliever's craw that he's hell-bent on destroying him. However you add it up, it's not a good equation for one Derrick Shaw.
No, Derrick Shaw, you're right, does need to find some allies here as the alliance against him, seemingly, is growing by the week. But mister, we gotta talk about this week's main event. Talking about superhero versus action hero, Lost Crusader versus Cape Crusader, Jaiden versus Pitfall Jones. I'm really excited for this one, mister.
Yes, we have a couple little goodies, a couple characters for the kiddies. Head out to do their thing, shaking little hands, kissing little babies, have a nice, clean, scientific matchup. But you know, they're both hungry for victory. I think they're going to maybe throw a cheap shot here, a low blow here. And I'm ready for it. I'm ready for every second of it.
Well, you bring up some interesting points, mister, because you talk about how both of them are kind of goody two-shoes. I think one could be said about Pitfall Jones. I could see his attitude and his demeanor is kind of changing around here. He's not been in too many matches here in POW Pro Wrestling, but you gotta believe he's looking to make an impact and make a name for himself. Let's listen to these pre-match comments from both Jaiden and Pitfall Jones before the main event.
I'm here with the Rose City Savior Jaiden, and tonight it's superhero versus action star.
Yes, indeed. Tonight I am going one-on-one with Pitfall Jones, and Pitfall might be the toughest competitor I've faced in POW since I faced Funny Bone last time I was here. And it's interesting because Pitfall, he has battled snakes, he has ran away from boulders. This man has been chasing idols, but the only idol he should be chasing is the Rose City Savior, the Cerulean Star, the one true hero of POW Pro Wrestling, and that's me, baby. If Pitfall thinks this is going to be a breeze for him tonight, he's got another thing coming. Because I'm going to show him why they call me the Unbelievable.
Brian Zane here, backstage, joined now by Pitfall Jones. Now, it looks like you're enjoying something in that ancient, mysterious goblet of yours, but you won't be enjoying your match with Jaiden coming up. That's going to be a bit of a fight. Now, you've done some swashbuckling in your days, but are you ready for a true blue superhero like Jaiden?
Swashbuckling, man. That's like those guys with the swords and the funny hat. The Musketeers, man, right? Does this look like a funny hat? Doesn't have a feather in it?
Well, no, it doesn't have a feather, that's for sure.
No. This is a very professional hat. This is the hat of a professor, of an archaeologist, of an adventurer. And Jaiden, man, I know you're talented. Some may even say super. But when you step in the ring with me, it's the Cape Crusader versus the Last Crusader, and only one of us will be tasting that sweet taste of victory. Don't be so stupid, Brian.
You really got me. I thought there was something in there.
All right, folks, what a match we've got for you here on POW Pro Wrestling. It's superhero versus action hero. It's the Cape Crusader versus the Last Crusader. Jaiden taking on Pitfall Jones.
Unfortunately, that's the Lost Crusader.
There we go. You saw Pitfall coming to the ring with that goblet. He tried to play a pretty funny trick on me during that interview. You saw making me flinch. I'm not afraid to admit it.
You see them, you let the crowd here pour their drink into it, any drink from it. It's a good way to get syphilis.
Well, depending on what goblet it is, it's a good way to also, immortality or instant death. It's one of those things.
Man, talk about to the extremes.
Right?
Either live forever or don't live at all.
Of course, there's Jaiden, the unbelievable one. Last time we saw him on YouTube, it was fighting Powerhouse Hobbs on AEW Dark, which means that he and I have a mutual opponent in Powerhouse Hobbs.
You do better than he did?
Yeah, a little bit. Got a couple shots in. Of course, I had backup. I had Levi Shapiro and Buddy Royal.
Oh!
Pitfall, I think he's trying to embrace a bit of a, he's taking on more of a bully type attitude, I think, the last couple times we've seen him here in POW. Trying to throw his weight around here. Of course, Pitfall debuted for POW last year as part of the Toga Party Tussle for the #1 contendership for the YouTube Championship. You might recall that. He took a big dive onto nothing.
Yeah, there's chips, pillars, and pies, and wrestlers flying all over the place.
I mean, there was a lot going on with that match. But now you see Jaiden getting into Pitfall's head here.
Tit for tat.
Of course, Jaiden, the last time he wrestled in POW was a gutsy effort against the heavyweight champion in Funny Bone. Losing effort, but what a hell of a return.
This crowd sure did not forget about Jaiden.
Absolutely. Here we go now. Nice solid fundamental action here. Look at it. Oh, nice transition. Thought he was going to reverse into an arm wrench, but he actually just took Jaiden down, and off comes the shirt.
Look at that chiseled physique on Pitfall.
And there again, just kind of rubbing it in, mocking Jaiden here. I mean, the match has just begun, but he's definitely trying to establish himself here. Hey, now.
Oh.
Now sell that for a cool 20 bucks at the merch table.
Hey, you probably could. These people will buy anything.
I saw a couple of people with the Decade of Regret shirt in the audience, so you're right. Here we go now. Pitfall going to the hammerlock hold applied. Jaiden can try and fight for the ropes here. He's got throwing the bows instead. Oh, nice resourcefulness by Pitfall. Nice bit of an inverted headlock takeover there.
Got him into the bully choke a little bit.
That's exactly right. Well, again, playing into the whole bully aspect, I believe Pitfall is trying to embrace. Well, I don't know. I've seen your action heroes and stuff, and they're less as bullies. They're less bullies in the movies.
There's nothing wrong with having a little edge inside the ring.
Crowd's trying to rally them on here, that being Jaiden. Look at this, trying to fight out of the headlock. He breaks the hold, rolling over him. Okay, strike a pose here if you're the superhero, the Rose City Savior, that being Jaiden. Quick head scissor takedown. Nice little Hurricane Rana.
Time for another pose.
I was gonna say, you can tell that Pitfall is starting to get a little flustered here. I believe these taunts are getting to his head.
Jaiden trying to get inside the mind of Pitfall, maybe see if he can make him make a mistake.
Well, wrestling, as we all know, I'd say it's almost more of a mental game than a physical one. Okay. Okay, well, he wants a test of strength here. Now you know that Pitfall, he's done a lot of rock climbing, a lot of mountain climbing, so he's got the grip. I believe that will go to him. But will the strength also go the way of Pitfall here? Here we go now, they've locked it up. Of course, it's a game of not just strength, but also will. Take a look at this. The positioning of Pitfall to get Jaiden in that position. If any of you played WCW versus NWO World Tour or Revenge, you know that the test of strength activated when they grapple at the same time can be a tricky mistress.
Looks like Pitfall's been mashing the A button a little bit harder.
That's right. Oh, whoa. Nice pushback. Rebound. Okay. They didn't have that in the N64. Oh, nice. Now that was pretty creative. Setting him up for the basement drop kick.
Got him with the why you tripping. I think Pitfall might be out on his feet.
Yeah, I think this is more than Pitfall bargained for. Nice resourcefulness to get out of the corner there. Pitfall's reeling, but nope. He done noped him. He noped him good.
No water in the pool for Jaiden.
Now here you can see Pitfall, he's been listing off all the things that allegedly are not Jaiden's superpowers. What do you think Pitfall Jones, what do you think his superpower, his one defining trait would be, Jonas?
Oh, right now I think it's that mean streak of his.
Absolutely. Could be it. Big shot to the back of the head is not going to be enough for Pitfall to pick up the W here, but he goes right into that chin lock hold. Okie. Oh, man. It's a good thing Jaiden's a flexible young man because those arms are being bent straight backward. Look at the torque on that, Jonas.
Oh, you can see the muscles about to pop out. Got that knee right in the spine.
That's right. That's going to require a chiropractic adjustment when it's all said and done. Win, lose, or draw. You can see Jaden is trying to get the fans on his side, and you know, Jonas, I know that's something that you're not really acquainted with, but sometimes wrestlers can really feed off the energy of the crowd and get that second wind.
Are you trying to say people don't like me?
I'm saying that it's been rare that I've seen the fans do a clap and stomp for you.
It's rare that I've seen these people clap and stomp at the same time.
Here we go. Jones coming out of the corner. Bad news for Jaden. Cannonball. Or should I say the big rolling boulder.
We know what comes after that.
Oh. Kind of a senton maneuver right into the lower abdominal region. That's not going to be enough, though.
Right onto the potatoes. Now's not the time to get frustrated, though, Pitfall. You need to stay on him.
Pitfall needs to stay on him after crushing those stones that he found in the Thuggy Temple. There we go, Jonas. I mean, he's spending a lot of time jaw-jacking. I think all that talking you do in the ring is going to blow you up if you're not careful. Then again, never slowed the Blanchard brothers down.
Yeah, I was saying. Never stop Bubba. But it does allow your opponent some time to try to get their own wind back and get to their feet.
Jaden is in a bad way here, getting pushed into those ropes, throat first. Off the ropes now comes Jaden. Oh, look at this. Going for a head scissor, maybe. Wait a minute. Whoa, look out. Bad way for the superhero if Pitfall connects.
It's going to be all over for Jaden.
Oh! Wait a minute. That was unique. That went a totally different way I expected. No. I tell you what, Pitfall is really impressing me here. He's pulling off moves I've frankly never seen. Wait a minute. Hey. Now, I don't know if that's going to count as a strike. You don't want to put hands on the referee. I don't care if you're a PhD, Pitfall. Because someone who got their doctorate wouldn't be that ridiculous to try and put hands on a ref.
I think Jaden's got Pitfall a little frazzled here.
No, I mean, just by sheer resilience and iron will alone, Pitfall feels a bit out of his game here, out of sorts, but still firmly in control. Oh, Jaden saw it coming. Oh, thought they were going to come down in front of us here. Oh, scintillating kick. Kind of has Pitfall distracted, but he recovers. Uh-oh, look out. Gonna throw him into the corner here. Oh, look at this.
How's he doing that?
Pitfall, you might want to turn around, and I don't think it did what you wanted it to.
Oh, now he sees.
Now that threw him off his game. Very much like a Spider-Man, kind of upside down pose. Oh! I mean, he caught him. He lulled him into a false sense of security. Wait a minute. Jaden up top, nowhere to go but down.
Oh!
Good Lord, that was close. Up! That was faster than fiber optic, the way that Jaden was able to counter that move into a roll-up.
Don't know if he had both the feet on the arms enough to get that necessary 3 count, though.
No, I don't think he had enough weight. But Jaden now going up to the top of the ring, coming down like a superhero usually does. But wait a minute, Pitfall, I think he's seen enough.
And there's the smarts of Pitfall rolling out of dodge.
Now what is Pitfall doing? What is going on? Okay, he just had the fan leave. That man paid for his seat. What is he doing?
He's trying to get out of here, it looks like.
Where? I mean, there's one way out, and that's the exit. That's the curtain. Oh, no. What are you doing? Look out! Oh my God! I'll tell you what. I didn't think there was enough room for flying maneuvers out here at World Pies, but I think Jaden just found a way out. The fans want to see it one more time. Now, wait a minute. Look out. Jaden wants to go for round 2. No, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Turned him inside out.
All right, Jaden did not see that coming. But Pitfall bringing him down hard. That's got to be it. 2. No. I'll tell you what, I thought that was very close. I thought that was going to be it.
That had to be all instinct from Jaden right there.
Jaden flying a little close to sun there. He got caught. But what's it going to take for Pitfall to put him away? Oh, no, he's going to go for the mask. Oh, no, you don't want to reveal a secret identity.
I think he shifted it just enough though to obscure the vision maybe.
Not enough. You can see Jaden still throwing those forearms. These guys are getting into deep water now. It's getting past the point of strategy. Nice reflexes by Jaden. Nice wherewithal to land on his feet. I think Pitfall's all out of sorts. Wait a minute, go! Caught him! Pitfall is on Dream Street, and Jaden is looking to put the final exclamation point. Oh! From the heavens! We got a winner! The superhero wins the day.
Unbelievable is right.
That is certainly a way to describe how that match turned out. There were a lot of chances Pitfall Jones had to put this away. I tell you what, I think he chased one too many idols.
He was up in the ceiling fans with that crossbody.
I think we're still feeling the air moving from the giant flying maneuver. Jaden took to the skies and came down with a victory over Pitfall Jones. Brilliant action here from the superhero, from the unbelievable Jaden.
Jaden showing some respect to Pitfall.
Look at that. Good sportsmanship, the mark of a true blue superhero.
Don't do it, Pitfall. Ah.
There you go, a little sign of respect. Pitfall grabbing his hat. And there you see, standing tall at the end of the day, the unbelievable Jaden. Now wait a minute, that's Chase James. I'm not sure what he's doing here. No, wait a minute! What did Chase James doing here?
He just said Jaden stepped on his brand new shoes.
Chase James, a member of Relentless Wrestling in Washington State. And he just, I don't know, he just bought a ticket or what, but he just totally got, oh, wait a minute! Taking liberties here with Jaden after the bell. What is he doing here? He's not a member of the POW Pro Wrestling roster.
Man, to get security involved in this.
I mean, the referees are holding him back. Chase James does not belong here. He is not part of the show. But he just laid into Jaden and laid him out.
Great exciting action here in the main event. Jaden coming away with the victory, but what was the deal with Chase James getting involved at the end? He was very hidden well in the crowd. Then that super kick shocked a lot of us here. What's the deal with Chase James showing up here at POW Pro Wrestling?
Well, Chase James was making his presence known all night. I heard some complaints that he was being very loud and belligerent towards the wrestlers. Apparently he went to get another beer or something from the bar, came back right as Jaden was returning to the back. Jaden, according to Chase, stepped on Chase's foot, didn't bother to apologize, kept glad handling with the fans. So Chase James decided to take his moment, take matters into his own hands. But what can you expect? Chase James never, ever trust a man with two first names, Brian Zane. I would never associate with someone like that.
I resemble that remark, but nevertheless, we're going to try and figure out and get to the bottom of what James is doing and what he was trying to do attacking Jaden after that match in the weeks to come. Before we wrap this week's episode up, we have one more POWie Award winner to announce in the Tag Team of the Year category.
Yeah, we're taking the trophy home, baby.
Now, hang on, hold your
It's
horses.
coming back to Pleasure Creek Jack Day, baby, yeah?
Hold your horses and the feral hogs, mister, because I have to let you know the winner of Tag Team of the Year is the Hammer Brothers. That's right, Jack and Sledge winning by another landslide margin here in the POWie voting. Great rookie year for those guys, the pile-driving, pulverizing tandem that have become fast fan favorites. Congratulations to those guys for winning Tag Team of the Year in the POWies.
Let me remind you, voting members of the Powder Keg, the Blanchers are 2-1 with the Hammer Brothers. The Blanchers have won twice. Hammer Brothers only once. We were going to buy Jeremy a brand new bronze hog polo with the proceeds from this victory, but now it's all out the window.
Well, you know what? I'm sure you can talk to Uncle Sal about maybe getting some money, but be that as it may, mister, we have more POWie winners to announce in the weeks to come. Well, next week, Powder Keg, we've got a couple of POWie winners in action. First off, the Hammer Brothers, that Tag Team of the Year, they're taking on Dr. Kliever and King Naja. Then in the main event, the Rookie of the Year, Amira, takes on the Fallen Flower Kikyo, a woman with a huge chip on her shoulder. It's all happening next week on POW Pro Wrestling. But until then, folks, for Mr. Ooh La La, I'm Brian Zane, and we'll see you next time.